All right, so we have a feature of a viewer here today. He's got a whole bunch of stuff to show off. He's been sending us emails for a while now, and he got backlogged. This happens sometimes, so when I got onto his first one, I was like, oh, he sent a lot.
All right.
So I was like, maybe we should get this all done.
Okay, so I'm going to read 3 emails from Jeff here. Says the first one is, hello Remy, I decided to start getting tattooed in July 2022. This is everything I've gotten so far through March 2023. I did have a few tattoos from earlier in life, but they don't really align with my current adult tastes. They will most likely be covered once we get to those areas. Everything done by Brandon Huckabee. Thanks for all the great content. P.S. I sent you the frog and the dragon lady already, but wanted to include them as one body of work.
Maybe I've seen those, I don't know.
And then the next email says, what's up, dudes? I sent in some tattoos a while back that I've gotten in the past year, but just got this on the 4th of July and figured that I'd add it to the pile.
God, we're so bad.
Love the show. Keep up the great work. The artist is still Brandon in Denver. So then the last email, poor guy, says, hey guys, I emailed you all the new tattoos on my arms around March, but we added a couple more since then. We are going to start on my front torso next week. It will be American traditional. I'll keep you updated as it progresses. Thank you for everything you guys do. And then again, arms done by Brandon in Denver and knee done by PJ Anderson in Nashville. So let's.
It's starting to remind me of the song "Stan," Eminem.
Oh yeah.
Right, where he goes psycho, and now they call people Stans because of that song.
And I didn't know that.
He kept writing him, and "Do not call me back," and then he goes really psycho and whatever. It doesn't matter.
A story that
joke.
I don't understand. Okay.
No, it's whatever. It's a cultural thing these days.
Anyways.
Yeah, I like this
Crocodile.
crocodile quite a bit. It's pretty cool.
I like him too.
I like that. I believe it's a set. I think I seen.
Oh, his tail's coming out of the other side. Oh, I love that.
So the crocodile's going right through him.
And it's really well done too.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Like it's a really nice tattoo.
Yeah.
Really cool style.
Yeah, no, I like the texture that they've got here, the different colors.
Yeah, it's like a really fun neo-trad, but still has its like trad elements.
I like when they get neo-trad colors and like ideas, but they still get the trad look.
Yeah.
Like this looks like it could have been done in that like same art style, but it wasn't done that way. Like
No,
there's
it's
only,
a little extra.
Well, there was only so many trad designs.
No, I know.
Right?
Exactly.
Like there was no trad crocodile, I'm pretty sure.
Not that I can think of.
Right. Like I don't think that was ever one of the original guys. So I mean, if you want a trad crocodile, you kind of have to make your own one with this neo-trad kind of.
Yeah.
But this breakthrough skin stuff is really tricky to do too.
But this works really well because it's just silly.
It is silly, but like this, they nailed it for this style.
Yeah.
Like there's different styles of that, right? So like for this style, this crocodile really works.
I like that it's not only breakthrough skin, but it's also like coming out of water.
And also, like to have this much work of texture in traditional work is tricky too, right? Because you can only use so much, like different tonality here.
Right.
So they did really good work on that.
Yeah, I really love it.
Yeah, you can tell all the different textures in that crocodile.
Really fun.
So this is what, like an evil goat?
Yeah, like a
Phillip type deal?
3-headed goat. This is it's actually really creepy.
It's trippy.
Yeah, I love it.
Because it's one goat face, but it's 3 goat faces.
Right.
Like if you look at this dead on, it can be one goat.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
then
again,
you're like, oh.
this is a great style. It's like a really, really traditional, but it's neo-trad. Like I just love it.
My only problem with this again is obviously going to be like bringing it together is going to be a bit of a trick.
Right,
I wonder if
yeah.
they've already talked about their idea to do that, or else they're going to end up with dots and stars and stuff. And with
Webs.
with this like really cool, unique take on trad, or like semi-unique take on trad anyway, I want to see something equally cool as a background.
I know, it's
like
so
something
hard.
different. But this is like, it continues to play tricks on my mind because like I keep looking at it and I'm like, oh, the goat's looking right at, and it's like, no,
But it's the sideways goat.
Yeah.
But is it the sideways
well,
goat?
the two goats on the side are in
forward-ways
front
goat.
of the eyes of the front one, right? But it looks like those are the eyes of the front one, and it's just all kinds of mind fuck, and I love it.
Yes, I love
Not
it
even
too.
to talk about the nice little tricks and texture that they've got here too, because
Yeah.
it looks like a fluffy goat, and the horns look like they feel like horns if you touch them.
Yeah, and the shading on them is great. So
Again,
is the highlights. Beautifully done.
To get that kind of texture play in a traditional tattoo is difficult, and they did it.
Yeah.
So
and
I
the
really,
drawing makes sense.
yeah.
It's
I'm
not
a big
goofy.
fan of trad tattoos in general. I always will be. I love them.
Me too.
I had quite a few before,
Especially the dark side of trad, I really love.
but look, I have no use for them now, but I do love them. This is a nice eagle. I don't love the placement. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like this placement for an eagle. I don't think an eagle of any kind belongs on your inner bicep. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't love how his front claws coming forward.
I like
either.
how his front claw is.
It's
I don't
cool.
like how the second claw is. I think both claws should be coming forward.
Yeah, that would
It
be
would
the
look
thing.
better.
Either one, or they're both backwards.
Yeah, I just think that's a little awkward. He kind of looks like he's going in for a little run or something.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a run.
But I just don't think this is enough space for the eagle. Like, I think an eagle needs space.
It's bad placement for a cool tattoo.
Yeah.
But like whatever, it's still awesome.
Yeah,
Like the
again,
tattoo is done really well.
Beautiful tricks,
It's just
really nice color.
Strange placement and positioning for this eagle.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then we got this
Crocodile.
creepy critter here.
Just like cartoony, werewolfy,
Yes.
in a cosmic suit.
I
This
feel
is
like I've seen this guy before.
I think this is like a familiar character.
Yeah,
or
I
if
don't know
he's
who
like
this
a trad
is,
thing
but
or...
I feel like I've seen this. It's like on the tip of my tongue almost. I feel like I should know this, but I don't know who the hell this is right now.
Yeah.
But he's very recognizable looking for some reason.
Yes, I feel like I've
Except
seen this
I don't
exact dog too.
I don't think I've seen the dog wearing this jumper.
Nope.
You know what I mean? I think I've seen that dog face, but I don't know what this jumper is.
Yeah, it's a galaxy jumper.
I just don't know
He's cool.
quite what
okay?
he's wearing, but again, the texture, like I feel like that's pajamas.
Yeah, it's
You know?
amazing.
Like you feel like you would touch that, and it's nice and soft.
And all the like tiny little colors and the
I'm a
tiny
big
little color
fan of-
transitions.
Tattooers that can nail the texture. Like things should look like they would feel a certain way.
And it's not that easy,
No, especially not when you're limited with a certain art style.
right? Then we got
This one was a
like
little
what
hard
is
to
this,
pick
like
out.
Like a falcon
Yeah, this was a little of a blur.
or a hawk, whatever.
I kind of was like, what am I looking at for quite a while? It took me a little while to see the head there.
It's an interesting shoulder cap, though.
Yeah, it does. It meets the challenge of filling the space of the shoulder cap, but it does so in awkward fashion.
Yeah, like its front feet are kind of coming up, and they seem like they're maybe a little too long, the legs.
And
but
okay, so
again,
this,
I can appreciate the art style.
I now remember this guy. He sent me this weird, like, fucking creepy alien that he, like, blasted over.
Ah.
This lady over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where he sent that before. It used to be worse than it is now, and I think I liked it quite a bit then. But anyway, I think that definitely needs to be covered up now. 'Cause,
The alien thing?
yeah, that lady. I don't think we're gonna get a good picture of it here. And I think she's got to go kind of thing. It's just so you can make more room for this stuff. But the nice thing about these dark trad tattoos is they make great cover-ups.
Yeah.
That
He's
they
got
can
like
really
a
bulldoze over.
Birds of Prey kind of theme happening here, because now we got a vulture.
Yeah, this one just is more distinguishable than the last one. I should say I didn't hate the last one. It was just hard to read.
Yeah.
It was just all too dark. Like there wasn't a lot of light in it. So this one has, I think, better spacing.
Yeah, fun
The-
use of the blues
Well,
and
and the
stuff like
wings aren't
that.
so close to the face. The claws aren't so close to the face that you can pick out the face. Sometimes when it all gets too close, it's like, what? Where's the movement? Where's the wing? Where's
Yeah, and how does this position even work?
Yeah, we have another trippy face up there.
Yeah, I was going to say this lady face is really cool, too.
Yeah. Yeah, these are both cool pieces for sure. And then we get to see an alternative view of the crocodile's
The
butt.
tail.
From just this angle, the crocodile butt looks pretty funny.
It does, because you're like, is that like an elephant? Is that its snout?
But I mean, you
Should
would
it have
never really be
eyes?
looking at it in this
No,
context.
definitely not.
So, you know, it is what it is.
And then this one,
I don't like that one as much.
no.
The face is too
Is this
small.
like a diver or something?
I mean, I like the body more than I like the face, but even the body it's pretty flat. It doesn't have a lot of form. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like got away from them a little bit here.
It's so tiny. I think it needed to be bigger.
I understand the depth they're trying to do at the front there with that
Yeah.
hard black, but man, is that a thick outline.
Oh,
Christ.
yeah. Super thick.
That's insane.
And we got a nice close-up of
Yeah.
Mr. Vulture. Oh, there's purple in there. That purple
Oh yeah,
is smart.
well, I could say like in old school trad, they didn't use
White.
They didn't use white, so distinguish like the elements of the beak shading from the lining. They use the purple and then they highlight it with the blue.
Awesome.
It's just to pull things apart. So like from afar, you probably would not even recognize that as color, especially when this is like really well healed.
Yeah.
So when that purple's tonality and the blue with it, it'll just look like almost like a soft black and then a version of white, right?
Yeah, and again, really nice details.
Yeah.
Great texture. Even when you get close up on it, the texture is amazing.
I like this wolf with the paws here, but it's a departure stylistically. It's a little more new school.
Is this maybe one? Well,
This
there
is-
was
this
another
is his
artist,
arm.
but this
His-
is the same
I think
artist.
the other artist is working on his legs.
Oh, okay.
So I think this is the same artist, and there are things about this that say it is the same artist too. The color palette is similar,
Yeah.
but the style of the piece itself is more neo-trad, new school than it is old school trad.
Yeah, and I think it's just the angle and like the shape of the snout that
But
really make it seem
I-
new school.
I like this one too, probably as much on a artistic and technical level.
Yeah.
But I have a preference for the old school trad to this. as a style.
I agree to an extent. It depends on what it is.
So you got
for
a
me.
better look at this trippy face, or is this a different one?
Yeah, no, this is the one on the top
Yeah.
of that arm, I think. This one is, she's gorgeous. This is more trad to me, but like a really,
Yeah, it's
again,
stylized.
a fun departure.
Yeah, more modern with a traditional sensibility.
That like center eye / eyebrow like is just insanely done, and like the way
Yeah.
like the cheeks come together, like how they
Oh
shaded
man,
that is
if
so
they had
good.
done anything wrong, this whole thing would have been just like, well, we need to bulldoze that.
Yeah, like really cool Siamese twins or
It's
whatever.
just really cool, really
Yeah.
impressive.
Beautifully done.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I feel like the guy who's doing his legs isn't quite as good as the guy who's doing his arms, but I still like this piece. Like, I don't hate it at all. I think it's flat tonally. Like,
It
you
doesn't
don't,
have like the fuzz, the
you don't get the
furriness to
texture.
it. Yeah,
You-
there's no furriness
when
to
you don't
this.
get the texture, you don't really get the same depth either.
Yeah.
Because like the eyes just feel like they're like just there. The fur is just kind of there. Like nothing is in a different proportion.
Yeah, like I
or-
think he needed some like hair in these. I know it's a jaguar and they're supposed to be smooth, but
Yeah,
I
it
just feel like
doesn't
some
convey
some
any
hair.
of that to
Yeah.
me. It just there's no texture to it. But I still like it, and it's still very striking. The
Yeah.
colors are bold, but it's not the master class that the other guy's putting on.
right.
With
I
that
agree
being
with
said,
that.
like when we're talking like. I'm not trying to be too rough here. The other guy was putting up like an 8 or a 9. This guy's putting up like a 7. But those like differences between like a 7 and 8 or a 9 or whatever in my eyes are just the little things.
Yeah.
So if this thing just had more texture, all of a sudden it gets an upgrade.
It's just very slight. I agree.
But I love all of this stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
happy he sent it in.
Yeah,
So-
I love all of this stuff. This is definitely a style I love. So
Yep.